What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Palantir. So there have been some rumors circulating around the internet that Palantir has just received a $1.67 billion contract. So this is kind of being misrepresented in a lot of these different media sources that I have seen. And I want to make sure that you guys know exactly the details of this contract that are available to us at the current time and the potential size of this contract and what piece of that $1.67 billion that Palantir could possibly be receiving. So we have a lot to go over in this video. We have ARK Invest buying a significant amount of Palantir shares yesterday, and in addition, we do have earnings coming up. So before we get into all of that information, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Webull, valued up to $1,850, make sure you check out that link down below in my description. All you have to do is sign up for an account, deposit over $100, and you get access to those 2 free stocks. And if you enjoy the information and analysis that I provide for you in these videos, make sure you go down and hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So at the current time, Palantir is up about 2.8% today, trading at $22.39 at the current time that I'm recording this video. But as we can see by the chart, we are still hanging out around these lows. Now, if you guys saw Tom Nash's video on Palantir earlier today, I think he brought up a very good point towards the beginning of his video. He was talking about how basically since Palantir's technology and their analytics platforms are so complex, it's very hard for a lot of people to understand. And when people don't understand things, they usually try to stay away from them. And I think we see this represented in Jim Cramer's previous comments, where he called Palantir and their actual potential a black box at the current time. And he wants to see Palantir below 20. So that just kind of goes to show the overall investor sentiment. But for those of you who actually know what Palantir is actually all about and what they are able to bring to the table for their clients, this company, in my opinion, is going to be very successful over the long term. So we are still trading at these lows, and nothing I say in these videos is financial advice. These are for educational and entertainment purposes only. But again, I still think that Palantir is an absolute buy right now for the long term. So this is a great long-term investment, in my opinion. I think the days of swing trading Palantir or buying deep out of the money options contracts and basically them going in the money in the next day that we buy them are over at the current time. But that does not mean that this company is not going to create a lot of value for the world and its shareholders. So Palantir also has a very important event and catalyst coming up, and that is going to be their first quarter earnings. So right now, the projected and estimated date that Palantir is going to be reporting their earnings is going to be on May 18th. So that is less than a month from now. So we have a big event coming up. Now, I haven't seen anywhere a actually set in stone date for when Palantir is going to be reporting their earnings. If you guys have, make sure you comment that down below. But this is what the information I have is saying right now, that Palantir is estimated to report on May 18th. So I think we could see 1 week before or 1 week after this May 18th date is going to be the actual true date that Palantir will be reporting their earnings. Now, in my opinion, I've said this a lot of times, we haven't seen the actual contract size for a lot of Palantir's contracts over the last quarter. And I think that sets us up really great to have a big surprise, because it's going to be very hard to figure out exactly how much Palantir has been bringing in terms of their revenue, and actually give an estimate on how much revenue they're going to bring in for the first quarter. That's very different from the fourth quarter of 2020, where we saw the contract sizes in essentially every single contract that we had for Palantir. Now, when we come over to the option chain, I always like to take a look at this briefly. So this is going to be the May 21st expiration date, and we can see that these $25 strikes are very hot right now, with a volume of 6,189 and an open interest of 55,332. The open interest is essentially the amount of contracts that are being held in people's brokerage accounts at the current time. Now, over the last month or two, essentially anytime we've seen a really high open interest on one of these contracts, they have expired worthless. So this is not a key indicator for where the stock is going to go in the future. It just tells us where a lot of people are speculating the price could go in the near future. Now let's get into this $1.67 billion contract. So when we come over here, we can see that Government UK back office software, published date April 20th, 2021, awarded opportunity. This means that the contract has been awarded to a supplier. So this is already set in stone. This has already happened. This is not speculation at the current time. So the contract summary: industry, business transaction, and personal business software package. Location of contract, United Kingdom. The value of the contract is $1.2 billion, and when you convert that to US dollars, that is going to be about $1.67 billion. So the published date, April 20th. The closing date, December of 2020. The closing time, 3 p.m. Contract start date, April 6th, 2021. And the contract end date, December 9th, 2024. So this is going to be about a 3-year contract. Now, the description: Crown Commercial Service has established an appropriate contracting route for the provision of back office software to be used by the central government departments and all other UK public sector bodies, including local authorities, health, police, fire and rescue, education, and devolved administrations. Wow, Open Democracy must be really kicking themselves right now, because they really did not want to see Palantir get any more UK contracts after that lawsuit that they filed against the NHS. So the Back Office Software Framework Agreement provides a route to market for organizations wishing to purchase software subscriptions and license support for back office systems direct from the software vendor. There is one lot covering the following: enterprise resource planning, human capital management, financial accounting, procurement, reporting, customer relationship management, CRM, workflow technologies, content services, Surface Portal, integration software, support and maintenance for these services. So now when we come down a little bit further, we have some more information, and the contract was awarded to 31 suppliers. So there are 31 different companies that have been awarded this $1.67 billion US dollar contract. And when you divide that by 31, the actual amount that if this money is equally distributed throughout all of these different companies is going to be between 50 and 53 million US dollars over the next 3 years. So this is not a huge contract by any means. We've seen Palantir get larger contracts in the past, but this is still a very good source of revenue for Palantir. So when we come down a little bit further, we can prove that Palantir is actually in this deal. So Palantir Technology is right here. So at the current time, I have not seen anything come out from Palantir, such as a statement or even a tweet about this new contract. So it's going to be very interesting to see if we get a statement from Palantir that says exactly what their role is going to be in this new UK deal. Now, if we don't receive anything over the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think that this could be heavily talked about in Palantir's earnings report that is coming in May at some point. Now, let's go over and take a look at my email. This is going to be all of ARK's trades. They send you all of their trades throughout the day, every single day. You guys can sign up on ARK's website if you guys would like to, and we can see right here in ARK K, they bought Palantir Technologies in the amount of 1.146 million shares. Now that is about a $20 to $25 million purchase in a day, making Palantir a very significant portion of this ETF, about 0.1%. They're heavily diversified, but Palantir is quickly becoming one of ARK's top holdings. Now, I've said this a lot in the past, that in times of market downturn, ARK Invest has come out in the past and said that they will sell off some of their positions for tax purposes and add money to their highest conviction plays. We have seen Cathie Wood come out time and time again and add a significant amount of capital to her Palantir position. So I think that with all of the analysts that they have at ARK Invest, they don't have very many, but those individuals are very, very intelligent. They are very good at what they do. They really see a lot of potential in Palantir, and frankly, so do I. So that is going to conclude this update on Palantir. If you guys enjoyed the information and analysis that I provided for you in this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So I hope you guys are having a very profitable day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.